Speaking of Land Rover Defender, what if they come up with something called the Land Rover Offender?
That would probably be the most accurate car name I've ever heard of.
I would buy it.
It'd best have a massive
would-
V12 or something to
It would have like
really...
48-inch rims and spinners and neon lights and.
I'd actually buy that. Okay, right. First thoughts of this car. Sounds awesome. Brakes like a slug.
It's. Ooh, nice paint job on that Mesa.
Aye. Poet 113 if you want it. Hashtag shameless plug for my good friend there. God, this thing doesn't break. It also
Thanks
doesn't
to the-
turn. Uh-oh.
Thanks to the power of Xbox One X, I could make it out from all the way back here.
Okay, this thing's brakes are
I
beyond
messed up with that
sucky.
corner cut. Oh
Yeah.
god damn, the brakes in this thing are terrible.
Ah, the NSX just eats up that section.
That was a great call.
I can't remember whose tune this is that I grabbed, but I will have to advise them to up the pressure.
Sorry, hold on.
Oh.
Yep, this thing's an absolute peak up front.
Pulls nicely out of the corner though.
Oh hell.
Oh, look at it go.
Drag race of Porsches and Ferraris, obviously.
Just need a.
Whoa, good luck it up.
Break!
Sorry, Mesa.
Don't
Turn a
worry.
little bit too violently.
Wide there.
Oh god.
I'm not used to how wide this car is. That's alright. I think feels okay.
To be fair, I think this car feels rather narrow only because the last thing I remember racing on Forza was a Mercedes-Benz truck. So after that, everything feels rather narrow.
Yeah.
So far, the class balance seems rather good. I think we've got like 4 different cars in the top 5.
There's a Porsche in front and behind me. Well, to the left of me.
But I think
Yes.
they're different Porsches.
Yes, they are.
Are they? Yes, they are.
There.
And there's another Porsche behind me.
This is one of the better balanced divisions.
I
It's
don't like
mostly because of the
Porsches, I don't
sport
like-
tyres.
You can't. Really, you can't drive Porsches stock because they've got jelly springs for some reason.
Also, the cars in this division, the faster ones are good enough to just be competitive in the A-class hoppers anyway. Like this NSX around my test track, it's only a few tenths off the Alpha.
Hi Puppet and Snoot. Tonight we're doing Sport GT Icons for Casual Racing Mondays in a private lobby. You're welcome to join.
Some close
Plenty of
racing around here.
tunes floating about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to get used to the really low brake pressure. But yeah, oh, and hi Puppet, welcome.
My kingdom for more power.
Oh, fifth control.
Oh, I missed a joke there. I should have said a kingdom for 50 horses.
I don't like braking this car.
Well, this car's getting a little better to drive as the tyres warm up. Yes, it is built to homologation standards, which means they all have sport tyres. So it's very much more on the grippy side.
Give me a sec, fellas. I'm gonna have to jump off for a sec.
It's alright, you can pop back in whenever you're ready.
Hey Corey, not too bad today, yourself? To be honest, the racing's a little closer than I'd like, particularly with Phil right now. Stop it. Don't even think about it.
Oh.
Parking on the apex.
This sector here, I'll eat you guys up, but as soon as we get in the straights, I'm dead.
Yay for all those glorious Porsche horses.
Oh god, who's breaking out Gandalf?
There's the copyright strike.
That's fucking glorious. And actually, no, little samples like that don't seem to be setting it off. Even the little everything is awesome hasn't set it off, so...
Well,
I did a test
then.
video. Oi, 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 ah.
Amazing miss on that. Yeah. It caught me off guard.
No, I'm not brake checking anybody. It might be casual racing Mondays, but it's clean racing Mondays, if nothing else.
Lithium's just gone.
Oh, I'm a little late on the brakes this time.
Ooh, me too.
Sorry.
Tell you what, I have a good view of this race ahead of me. I don't even need to watch it on YouTube, I'll just watch it here.
Definitely changing car and stuff in this one. I can't wait. Oh,
If you can't join, I'll send you an invite. It might be some weird setup thing. Oop.
You're in your Team Polaris suit as well. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh shit. Jeez, Phil, that Porsche's built like a tank.
So shit to drive though.
We got competition coming.
Like, I'm surprised you didn't get flown off the track there.
And technically, Lithium's not actually getting away. He just got away a bit on the first lap. And then the gap's kind of staying the same.
Yeah. We've seen the lap times, we can't be far off. Oh,
Oh, nailed the S section this time round. Freaking nailed it.
like a glove.
Nah, glove's not tight enough.
damn it.
More like a crucifixion. That's how nailed that was.
I was a bit early on that one.
Oh.
Tell you what, I think I've taken a chunk out of Lithium this lap. Either that or he's cruising.
I've been reading Taxi Driver's number plate for the last 8 minutes.
Hey Salty, sorry, no song requests tonight.
I just don't have the power to get by.
If you should rank something over here, I've got no idea what.
I might need to YOLO.
Don't do a fast stop.
YOLOing this early in the evening?
Oh,
He's defending well though. Time for maximum Verstappen.
I think Lithium's deliberately trying to tease me because I am getting so close this lap. And there's no way I'm going to get him before the line, but...
He's...
I got.
Oh, that's so good.
I mean, look at that. That's what you call being a tease.
That was a good
You will
guess.
feel like listening to some Rick Astley. Well, then I'm really
Oh.
glad that we got some requests off.
That was a cracking race.
That was fantastic. Look at 283. That's what we call the last lap.
Damn.
Oh, thank you, Cora.
Porsche rain.
There we go. We just need people to ready up.
Yeah, I've not received any notification.
I got one a minute ago.
Did you send it to the right person?
Maybe not.
And he's just started the race, so that doesn't help matters.
So it's a good start.
Just ping me an Xbox message. That way I can look up the tags. It's a lot easier.
Okay.
I think I might have sent it to Rob by mistake.
Yes, it's Lithium that's been asking. I can only know because I've just literally glanced over and could now put a voice to said name. Because it's flashing.
Yes. Yeah, well, my phone's in my pocket, so I'm not seeing any names.
Oh,
The
I seem
editor's
to have.
promoted your post.
It's Shaggy. There we go. Okay.
It's a sign that you should do more of it anyway.
Seems I have received one anyway.
Oh, I got it in before the countdown.
Come on, Blackbird, let's see what you've got.
Balls, missed it. That's alright. I don't like Homestead either. Fine. Carry on.
I was going to say, you're not really going to be
Watch out,
missing
guys.
a vast...
Someone's winner's gone.
Oh,
Oh, that was a mistake.
I'm
Phil
back here
decided
with
to-
your stealth Porsche.
Phil decided to be a hoonigan for a second.
You just ran into Blackbird, that's who you ran into. Oh,
Oh, nice one. JJ's actually joined.
Soon, because you're very good sight.
Oh, Lithium. That wasn't very nice. I was up the inside of...
you'd be a little bit closer than that, mate.
I'm sorry. That was
I
my
just
fault.
saw you coming in, so I got on the brakes a bit harder.
I'm in no man's land. Get back here, you guys.
You know what I miss right now? Spectate mode.
It's coming soon.
But that's an
Yeah.
unnecessary
Should be-
feature.
Should
We
be
are.
coming.
It should be coming soon.
Yeah, it'll be in the FRC update.
Damn, that...
I
Porsche.
have
That's
a
next month,
feeling.
innit?
Oh,
No,
I have a
month,
feeling we're
month.
not going to see the FRC.
oh,
so-
I am dying.
I can't even imagine how the RC is gonna work when it comes around in a later update.
I'm sure it'll come in either February or March. but
Trust
I have
me,
a feeling.
that's
I have a
not gonna
feeling
come
the-
March.
I have a
That's not
feeling
going to
the
come round
FRC
until
itself
spectators in.
won't start till April.
Hmm.
My theory behind that has to do with the fiscal year. I don't know what Microsoft's fiscal year is, whether they start in January, July, or April. But I know for
Should
most companies they
be
start in
April.
April.
Yeah, it's April.
So the budget for running it and the budget for implementing it in prize money could. Now this is just me spitballing here. I know absolutely nothing about this process.
Yeah, marketing budgets usually come in around sort of April time.
Yeah,
Oh, damn it, IA.
it's why for some games all their national championships are in May and June.
Well, yeah, I was thinking more the fact that most don't most esports leagues start around April anyway.
Because they want to get the finals in during the summer.
Yeah, usually as much
Exactly.
traffic as they can through the summer, so everybody can generally compete.
Hearthstone's a weird one. They just did their World Championship 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but no one cares about it, so.
To be fair, quite a lot of people watched, so there's a lot of people who obviously do care.
It's just what it's time watching people playing poker. It's crap.
To be honest,
It's
watching
just-
poker can be quite interesting, particularly when you're drunk.
That's different. It's a whole different situation. Especially when you're putting your own money in it too.
He's got a pair of pocket jokers. What the hell? Yeah, it's just different communities, really. Like, I'm sure there's people in the card game community that... Actually, I know this because I work in the card game community.
And who that
There's
say?
not a lot of crossover between card games and motorsports, I'll tell you that.
Top chops.
Not a lot. not a lot on this side, community side, from what I can tell. Competitive. It's like I hardly know anybody in the Yu-Gi-Oh community that plays Forza.
My bad, sorry about that.
There's not really anything to compare between the two, is there? Really?
Exactly. Yeah, it's just two different communities. That's why, like,
Oh,
I mean,
sorry,
bunch of people
Phil.
here,
Do you
bunch
live?
of people here
No,
might not.
Phil did
I
not
don't.
live.
I don't.
Sorry, bud. I tried to hold it to the inside as much as I could.
Oh shit! See, that's turn 10's corner cutting system at work. I tried to cut a little bit too much and I hit a tire wall.
Sometimes I feel like these tire walls are doing more bad than good.
Yeah.
Especially on Lime Rock.
Lime Rock's the worst.
Essentially, as soon as you hit one, it should ghost your car, but it doesn't. So it just spits you out back into the traffic.
I don't like aren't they supposed to absorb an impact rather than reflect it back onto the car?
Well, you would think so.
Because you hit a tyre wall, it springs you backwards at negative G's.
It
Yeah.
does, but to a certain limit. I think most of the people who are hitting them at quite a fair old lick.
Neck and neck into the final corner.
We got another lap.
Yep.
I think changing into 5th was a bad plan.
I've only got 4 gears to play with. Oh, that was a bit audacious, even for me.
Come on, little fella. We can do it.
Oh!
It's a 3-way battle, alright? We got Wolfie, we got Lithium, and Lithium right now is probably regretting showboating for several laps.
3-way battle, there's a 5-way battle. Place. Oop, shite.
Oh, that got a little bit squeaky bum. I think that Aston's got us. It's just a bit too quick on the straights.
You're gonna have to go around the outside, guys.
3 wide.
Sounds like a good race back there.
4, 3, 2,
That was a good race. Sorry, I was a bit rough at some
That
times.
was a good race, yeah.
Yes, no
I have
problem.
way too much downforce.